Good evening. Ooh, hey. That was good. I'd like to welcome all of you to the 2016 Okanogan County Fair. 4 days in September when we set aside and showcase our great county, from horses at the north end to goats on the south end to still life, agriculture, horticulture, and everything in between. And one of the other traditions that we have at this county fair is crowning a fair queen. And tonight we're going to start that process with our fair queen pageant. So I'd like to welcome all of you. Now the contestants that we have this year is judged on personal interview and portfolio. Those were judged earlier today. And even though we have just one contestant, she got put through all of her paces. And so we're going to continue that tonight. And she will be given a speech, answering some impromptu questions, and of course she's under double secret probation by secret judges throughout the fair, watching her, observing her to make sure that she is fair queen quality type person. And I know that we're going to be very pleased when we crown our new fair queen. But first off, I want to introduce our 2016 Okanogan County Fair queen, Miss Brisa Lee. Brisa is a 19-year-old and a graduate of Tonasket High School. She was raised outside of Tonasket by her parents, Bryce and Terry. She is currently a student at Spokane Community College, where she is taking her prerequisites for her major, which is radiology technology. Her hobbies include riding horses, participating in local rodeos, and photography. As ambassador to the fair, she has traveled all over the county to local events to promote the Okanogan County Fair. Brisa traveled to many rodeos, parades, and community events in order to promote our fair, and she is excited to be celebrating 69 years of her county's fair, and has been thankful for the opportunity to represent such a big part of our county. Brisa Leap, your 2016 Fair Queen. And now I'd like to introduce our 2017 Queen candidate, Cora Deal. Being escorted by her father Charlie, Cora is 15 years old and lives in the highlands of Tonasket. She has two older siblings, Ezra, who lives in Seattle, and Naya in Denver. She lives with her parents, Lisa Savine and Charlie Deal, on a mountain homestead where they have raised and cared for dairy goats and sheep, horses, pigs, and chickens. Cora got her first goat when she was 2 years old and her pony Trixie when she was 7. Today she has two horses, Taxi and Sage. Animals have always been a big part of Cora's life. Her hobbies include rodeoing, trail riding with her horses and friends, cow riding, snowboarding, playing piano, guitar, drawing. Cora is also involved in her high school and currently holds the position of assistant treasurer for Tonasket High School's FFA. Cora looks forward to the Okanogan County Fair every year. She first entered the fair 8 years ago, participating with her goat, and she was hooked ever since. Since then, Cora has entered her goats, horses, and artwork year after year. Cora is extremely excited for the opportunity to represent the Okanogan County Fair as your next year's fair queen. Cora Deal. This year's fair theme is really what Okanogan County Fair is all about. It's a slice of life. And as you come to the fair, you see a slice of that life and all the different things that are here, all the exhibits and the entries and things, and all the people you get to see and meet. And so this year's speech topic is also a slice of life to match the theme. Your 2017 candidate, Cora, will now give her speech. Ready?
Hi, everybody. When I think of this year's theme of the Okanogan County Fair, A Slice of Life, I think of a nice homemade, homegrown slice of pie. Now, even though each slice comes from the same pan, each one is different. Not every slice does not have the same apple in it. Each berry isn't picked from the same branch. That is the same with the Okanogan County Fair. Each part of it has different aspects, some being sweet and some being sour. But when all combined together, they create a delicious pie. Every pie recipe is unique, even if it creates the same product. Each ingredient, small or large, might be boring or simple, plain, but when together, they create an amazing event. All the animal barns bring the hard-working youth and their prized animal companions to enjoy the fair. After months of practicing, training, and taking care of the animals, they finally are in top shape to compete. Always making sure that market animals are making weight, the small animals are healthy, and the horses are always going through their show routines. The horticulture, 4-H, and arts and crafts barns bring together another side of agriculture, with the farmers working all year to find that grand champion pumpkin, to showcase the beautiful flowers, photos, artworks, and of course, the delicious pies of Okanogan County. The Agriplex, commercial buildings, and the food court bring another side to the fair. They show all the diligent people with their businesses coming to support and work at the fair. Everyone who takes such a big slice of their life and gives it to the fair have made the perfect product for 68 years. I know that with everyone's continued support and laughter and joy the fair brings, we can cook up the best fair ever. So have fun and eat some pie at the 2016 69th Annual Okanogan County Fair, just as I will to celebrate this slice of my life.
We're going to dismiss Cora to go get ready for the next stage of impromptu questions and a costume change. But in the meantime, we get to hear from our 2016 Fair Queen, Brisa Lee.
Well, here we are. This is the end of my reign, or pretty close to it. I'd like to welcome everybody to our 2016 pageant night here and to the 2016 Okanogan County Fair with the theme A Slice of Life. The theme A Slice of Life really fits this fair to a T, and I couldn't think of a better way to kind of sum it all up. It is a big slice of a lot of people's lives here, and it's amazing to see how many people, young and old, put so much time into their projects, their animals, and whatever else they want to bring into the fair. And it's really great to see everything that people can bring together, and it's great to see this fair bring a lot of people together. You see, we have a very diverse community, and it's great to see those different slices of pie, as Cora kind of talked about in her speech, come together. We are a super diverse county, and it's really great to see us all come together. The community involvement in the fair is a huge deal for me. I love being involved in my community, and A Slice of Life for this theme kind of really worked well for me, because it's a huge slice of my life, and I've been participating since about 2007, and so you can say that it's definitely taken up a big chunk of my life, the pie of my life, you could say. I am kind of sad to announce this will probably end up being my last fair, and it's great to come out of it as the Fair Queen. And it's been a great title to hold, and I'm super excited to see what the rest of the fair holds. And I congratulate Cora as her being our only contestant. We know that she will do very well this coming year as a Fair Queen. Thank you.
I want to thank some of the volunteers at this point, especially these three lovely ladies in front of me this evening. First off, our judges. Tiana Stevens is from OMAC and currently works in child care, plus she's a mom as well, so really enough said about her life. She has been involved with Okanogan County Fair since she was a small child, has 2 sons, and she is a Queen alumni and served as the 2005 Okanogan County Fair Queen, Tiana Stevens. Judge number 2, Brenda Stevens. Brenda grew up in OMAC and now resides in Okanogan, where she works for the Okanogan School District. Brenda grew up participating in the Okanogan County Fair, taking sheep, dogs, and many other 4-H projects throughout her adolescence. She is no stranger to royalty programs, as both her daughters have held titles for various organizations over the years, and those organizations include the Okanogan County Junior Rodeo Association, Nespelem Junior Rodeo, Junior Miss, and OMAC Stampede. Her daughter Emily currently wrapping up her reign as a Stampede Queen. Brenda has spent countless hours of her life as a devoted queen mom. I gotta tell you this really quick story. Back when Emily was just a little girl, about 9 years old, had this big, huge horse that she rode, and she turned out as she tried out for the Princess Okanogan County Junior Rodeo, and I was the MC. And Emily came on out there at the grandstands and started to give her speech, and was doing a great job. This little 9-year-old, very poised in front of an audience. And I looked over to the proud mom, Brenda, and as Emily was giving her speech, Brenda mouthed it word for word the entire speech. That was pretty cool. Emily is a great Omak Stampede Fair queen. And also, of course, Brenda's daughter, Katie McLean, is our royalty advisor for Okanogan County Fair. Judge number 3, Cindy Simmons, lives in Manson with her husband, Charlie. Cindy has been the branch librarian for the Manson Community Library for the past 18 years. She's also been active in the Manson Kiwanis Club for many years. She is a past president and currently serves on the board of directors and scholarship committee. She's also a member of the Lake Chelan Boating Club, where she is a scholarship coordinator. Cindy has been involved with the Manson Apple Blossom Festival for many years, where she has been chairman of both the street fair and the junior court float. She has been a royalty chaperone and for the past 11 years has been co-chair of the royalty selection program. Cindy is proud to say that her daughters, Brooke and Shelby, are both past Apple Blossom royalty. So, Cindy Simmons as well. It's a little different this year because just one candidate. We're going to actually ask the fair queen as well some impromptu questions. So they'll each get 2 questions, and then after that, we'll conclude this evening's festivities, and I invite you to come back Sunday at 2 o'clock as we officially crown and coordinate our new fair queen, Cora Deal. So Cora, your first question is, what inspired you to try out for this year's pageant, and why should you be the 2017 Okanogan County Fair Queen?
I've always wanted to be the Okanogan County Fair Queen ever since I found out there was a Fair Queen, and I really think I can have a lot to offer to the fair and have a good job representing it as the 2017 Fair Queen.
So Cora, you're at the fair and you find a $100 bill on the ground. What do you do with it?
If I found a $100 bill on the ground, I'd look around and see if anybody dropped it right around me, but if not, I'd find somebody to give it to or something like that, to somebody who's helped me.
I'll take it. I'm okay with that. Thank you. Okay, once again, your 2016 Okanogan County Fair Queen, Miss Brisa Leap. Okay, so Brisa, please describe the various ways you promoted the Okanogan County Fair and your community this year.
So I kind of did this in a lot of different ways. First off would be I went to a lot of rodeos throughout the county. I tried to hit all the big events that we have and a couple of the smaller ones. I went to Tenasket's Rodeo, Junior Rodeo, and Founders Day Rodeo, Omak Stampede. I hit up the back to school night at Omak School District, so that was kind of fun. I got to meet some kids and sign some autographs. A big part of how I represented the fair and I guess gave back to the fair for what they've given me is I got to redo the North End Arena. I don't know if anybody, horse kids will know, but the arena up north is the big white fenced arena. I redid all that, pressure washed it and painted it, and my paint was donated by Midway Building Supply in Tenasket, so that was really awesome of them. So it virtually no cost to me, which was great. It truly made it a great volunteer project, and I loved giving back that way.
You know, well, since you got that done, Risa, there's a little small part of your contract that says you have to stick around for another year to keep doing improvements on the fairgrounds, okay? All right. Your next question. If someone had never been to Okanogan County before, where would you take them and why?
Well, I'm sure everybody's thinking, oh, she's going to say fair. Duh, she's the fair queen. Well, I am going to say fair, because fair is honestly one of our best events that we have in this county. It's such a big community of people that come here and everybody that shows off their hard work. I think it's the best way to show off our county because it shows off every part of our county.
Thank you very much, both young ladies, and I think you will agree that we have been served very well in 2016 with our Fair Queen Brisa Leap, and we will be equally served well in 2017 with Cora Deal. That concludes the pageant portion of the royalty program. I invite you all to come back Sunday at 2 o'clock, same place right here, as we crown our 2017 Fair Queen. Thank you both. Thank you all for coming, and thank you, ladies.